I think this might be the most fabulous rock hunt I've ever been on. So this goes to show that if you look, you will find treasures everywhere. So there were some logs in the road. We've had a lot of snow and other various things happening. And you just saw the time lapse where I cleaned out a bunch of logs. There's more, but check this out. So I went to clean it up. I'm not going to film every bit of cleanup that I'm doing today because I have at least 2 more spots that I need to just quickly move stuff. But look at this little guy. Let's see if I can find him. Do you see him? I'm not sure what he is. Let's find out. Oh, he looks like a little, I don't know, there's like a little, like, I don't know what he is. Little treasure. I think I'm just gonna leave him on maybe this rock over here. I think that would be fun. I'll leave him right here in the moss. There. That's his new home. Look for treasures, you will find them. Another day of rock hounding. So freaking excited. I was gonna do my intro before I got out of the car, just in case this didn't work out, but I didn't do it, obviously. Ooh, there's a new tree down. That's interesting. That kind of changes how I get to where I'm going. Ooh, wow, yeah, there's some damage here. There's been a lot of storms and a lot of moisture. There's the lake. And yeah, so I'm just kind of like rediscovering everything. Actually, okay, pause. I'm gonna do like a little like science minute here. I don't know that I'm even correct on this, but if you look here, let's see, here, you can kind of see that deep impression that the tree made when it fell. And I see these in other places, and I've never thought about it, that maybe that's what is causing these big trenches in the forest. So interesting. It's a good hypothesis. Not a theory, it's a good hypothesis. Okay, so back to my intro. Yeah, so I'm headed down to the lake now. I'm doing an incredibly stupid thing where I'm filming my intro and walking on a crazy trail at the same time. So that should be fun. As long as I don't slip, everything will be fine. Although it is very slippery today. Like I said, it's been really wet here. Wow, I don't know what to make of that either. Sorry, I'm like finding all kinds of cool stuff. This is like, okay, if you don't like bugs, skip. Because that is a lot of bugs, and I don't understand why they would be concentrated around this freshly broken tree. That's interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that, but let's see if I can get a little clip of them. I'm not going to do it in selfie mode because I think that will just make it difficult. Okay, so here's the crazy amount of, like, I don't know, gnats? I'm not really even sure what to make of this. A bunch of them have already left, presumably because of me disturbing them. So I'm gonna show you. I mean, there are like thousands of them. I wonder if that's because the tree is putting out, is it xylem or phloem? Let's see, xylem, I think it would be. Basically the tree might be, here's a hypothesis, the tree might be putting out sugars because it was recently broken. And so maybe that's why the gnats are all around it. I don't know if you can see like how many there are. Let me get down low. You can kind of see them. So that's kind of nifty from a scientific perspective. Maybe not everybody will care about that, but these are the kinds of things that I find interesting. Okay, so if you skip to the bugs, good for you. If you watched the bugs, awesome. But we're past the bugs now. This is what's so interesting to me though, is that you can go out and find treasures, right? Like just cool stuff. I suppose you have to be like a science nerd like me in order to find it cool. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna do some rock hunting today. I'm going back to the spot that I finished on last time because I did really well, but the light was fading and I feel like there's probably stuff that I missed out there. So that's where I'm headed and I will show you what I found. Let's go find some treasures. So right off the bat, we're on the board with a little piece of glass. I'll grab that on the end. And then this is a piece of druzy. It's not showing up very, there we go. Oh, look at those faces. Look at those crystals. Oh, so exciting. Ooh, and I hear an eagle too. Oh, I really, really, really hope that the microphone picked that up. That was so cool. And then I also wanted to show you these tiny, tiny, tiny little fungi treasures. Look at how cute they are. There's one there and one there. Oh my goodness, nature has so many treasures. Oh, I see another piece of glass too. You see that piece of green glass? I'll pick that up and put it with this cache as well. It is such a lovely day. I'm so happy to be out here right now. I've already found a ton of stuff, which is wild. I've been over this area multiple times, but I'm just so pleased. It's a beautiful day and the rain stopped and it's not supposed to start again until I'm done, which is amazing. I'm really excited about today. I'm really happy. I could not be happier. So I'm about to show you some stuff that I found. There's my, whatever you call that thing. I can't think of the name of it all of a sudden. And then I wanted to show you this. So I moved this to here so I could show it to you at the same time that I showed you a couple pieces of glass, obviously, that I picked up. And then I also was about to get this piece. And that is, I can tell right off the bat that that's a piece of druzy. So those are all crystals there. That, you can kind of see the faces of the crystals flashing. So that's gonna be an awesome piece. I'm super excited. I had no idea today was going to be this fabulous. I'm about to make a dramatic reenactment of what just happened. I didn't have my phone out for it, so I'm gonna pretend like I did and show you what I just found. So I was just walking along, looking, picking, finding a few little things. No big deal. Found some chalcedony. Found some crystals, and then, oh my goodness, do you see it? Oh my goodness, I am so freaking excited about this. I haven't actually looked at it yet. Okay, this may not look like much, but that is all crystals. Those are botryoidals, and they're completely covered in crystals. That is gonna be a fabulous piece when it's clean and dry. I will try to remember to show you what I mean when we get some good sun, or I might have to do it like in an LED light. Clean this, dry it, and show you why I'm that excited about that piece. And obviously it's pretty sizable as well. Yeah, I am thrilled. Even if this is like the best thing I find today, I'll take it. Amazing. So I was saving up to show you all my littles. So here's my strainer, that's the word, Jiminy. Why can't I think of that word? And I have a bunch of stuff in here that I don't know if I'm going to keep or not, and I was saving that up in case I didn't find anything cool today, which obviously I very much have. And I wanted to show you, oh my goodness, I see another piece. I wanted to show you this blue. So that's right there. That's chalcedony. And I don't know if it's coming out very well in the thing, but here, I'll kind of show you what it looks like from far off. So there's a piece there. There's another piece right here. I marked the spot so I could figure out, so I could come back to it. See, there's my whistle dangling again. I need to put that on my thing. There's another piece right there. Here, let's throw that in the water and see what it looks like. Yeah, so pretty blue. You all know that that's my favorite color. And then there's actually another piece right there. Do you see it? And then, as I was making my way back over here where I had marked the spot, actually no, I'm gonna show you this first. Let's do this first. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, so again, I don't know that I'm gonna keep all of that stuff, but there's definitely some crystals in there. Let's see, that's crystals right there. And That's trash, so that's definitely going with me. And you know, there might be some other cool stuff in there, but all these are all like super small, just littles. But then on my way over here, I uncovered it, so it's a little bit more obvious than it was. But you know also how much I love smoky, chalcedony, and that's what this amazing piece is. So let's show you that as well. So that's, yeah, a gorgeous piece of smoky chalcedony, maybe a little bit of opal in there. Oh, look at the banding. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that was there. Man, I am having just a fantastic day. Sometimes those happen, and I won't say no to it. Yeah, I have no words. This is probably, I think this might be the most fabulous rock hunt I've ever been on. That'll probably be the title of the video. I have found so much cool stuff. And again, this is like a spot that I didn't think had anything. So I don't know if I'm getting better, which is a possibility, or what, but so I just filmed that time lapse, and I was basically like putting my caches together because I was already at 5 and I'm nowhere near, I'm like a third of the way that I meant to go today. Wild. So I was filming that time lapse, and I found some really cool like find of the day kind of amazingness. So I will show you, I think there's 3 pieces that I want to show you right now. And then we're gonna keep at it. It is raining now. That's a fair exchange. Yeah, this is, I feel like I have no words. There's so many fabulous treasures I found already, and I've been out here like, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe. So, and I've got lots of light left still. I think it's only like, I think it's maybe like 1 o'clock or something, and it gets dark at like 5. So yeah, I'm thrilled. So here's the treasures that I wanted to show you. These are the finds of the day so far. This one is just so much silky blue chalcedony, and then add bands to that. There's banding in there, and then look at how big it is too. That's a pretty sizable chunk of my favorite color, blue chalcedony. Amazing. This is another piece. Maybe there's 4 pieces that I wanted to show you. No, I think it's just 3. This is another piece of smoky quartz, or smoky, excuse me, I think it's chalcedony. Yeah, and again, like sizable chunk. Like that's way bigger than the one I found when I was very first rockhounding and have held on to, and is like part of my, you know, specimen in my collection this whole time. And then this one, okay, okay, this one gets honorable mention. So oh boy, there are 4. Okay, it's down there. I will grab it in a second. And then this one is, you can see it's the inside of a geode. And look at those crystal faces. That's gonna be so beautiful, all cleaned up. And it's starting to really, really rain, so I'm probably not going to film for a while. Yeah, it's really starting to come down now. Although there's a duck out there. Do you see the duck? Probably not, but anyway. So good. So, best of times, worst of times. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. There is a section of the lake that I find fossils at, and I'm going to show you in a second here what has happened. As I said earlier, there's been a lot of storms, and this was always kind of a precarious section of the lake anyways. And it's good news, bad news, because I mean it's bad, and it's pretty bad in terms of I mean, I won't be able to come here anymore, so it's only bad for me, really. But I also found something really cool. So hang on and I'll show you what that is. Up here, so this is the tree that has fully come down. So you can see that obviously got very wet and slid. So there was a landslide here. I'm so glad I wasn't here when that happened. And the tree is like sticking all the way out into the lake. Now, why this sucks for me is that, let me see, like this, oops, sorry. This whole section right here is where I used to walk to get to here. And here is where one of the places where I hunt for fossils. And the good news is, so I was very carefully walking along and looking because I figured A, this might be my last chance, and B, I might find something that was, you know, uncovered that I hadn't seen before. So brace yourself, ready? So here I was coming along and I looked down. You see it? Oh, I'm so excited about that piece. I haven't pulled it out yet. I don't know how good it is. I can see a piece of it. It looks quite big, so that's gonna be interesting to carry back, but like, I think those are oak leaves maybe, or like hazelnut maybe, I don't know. Beautiful, so exciting. I gasped when I saw that. Y'all, I found another one. Those are fossil leaves. I haven't taken it out yet. You're seeing it for the first time, just like me. And I think these are dozens of millions of years old, if I'm correct. Amazing. Oh my goodness, I see something really exciting too. Okay, do you see that dark line with the light line next to it? That's what the last one looked like when I actually pulled it out. So this could be exciting. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this stuff back to the car because my backpack is already very heavy and I have, I think, 3 or 4 caches that I have to go back for. But yeah, I'm not gonna leave this stuff here because it is normally covered in water, so it's just gonna disintegrate and be destroyed if I don't take it. So yeah, I'm gonna recreate another find for you. So I was just wandering along here and found that. Do you see it? Oh my goodness, it sticks out like a sore thumb in the water. Let's see if I can figure out grabbing it with my left hand. Oh, look. I'm just gonna film these two because I have so much to carry out of here today. So I just thought this one was kind of nifty. I think it's basalt. I don't know what the red is. I have no idea. It's probably some crystals of some kind. So if any of you know, please tell me. I'm laughing at myself because the more I'm looking at it, the more I want to take it with me. Ugh. And then this is, I'm pretty sure, is actually petrified wood. I don't know why it would be that light, but isn't that gorgeous? I don't know. I mean, I'm normally a huge fan of petrified wood. It's just, I have so much stuff today. Maybe I'll make a cache and like mark the GPS coordinates of where it's at. I don't know. So like an idiot, I convinced myself to pick up those last 2 pieces that I said I wasn't gonna pick up, but I swear I am skipping some stuff. And this is gonna be one of those skips, but I just wanted to show you. Isn't that stripe fun? It kind of reminds me of like a red wishing stone. Again, if I hadn't found anything else today, I might be tempted to take that, but yeah, no, not today. I found another one in the not today, but any other day, probably yes category. Look at how cool that is. I don't even know what that is, except nifty. So I'm gonna tempt fate a little bit here and see if I can find something on camera, like as I'm filming. And I figure it's a win-win for me, because if I find something cool, obviously that's awesome. And if I don't, it'll give me a reason to call it a day. It is just so tempting out here. I mean, as you can see, the weather is beautiful. It's late January and we're getting blue sky, which is unreal. And I think the temperature is like, I'm gonna say like mid 40s. So it's not terribly cold out here. Like my fingertips are a little bit cold, but yeah, I've had a really fantastic day. So if this is the end, I will not be sad about that. And then of course, if I find something amazing, obviously I won't be sad about that either. Let's see what we find. Let's go find some more treasures. Okay, here's my tempting fate video. Let's see what we can find. I did see this piece right there earlier, and I don't know, I think it is mostly, try to kick it over here. Yeah, it's just a big seam of, I think, opal. And again, this is kind of falls into the category of like on a normal day. Sorry, I got distracted by a bird. That's a really cool sound. On a normal day, you know, that would probably go with me, but not today. It's just, I literally have way too much already. This is pretty neat. I think that's opal too. I'm not sure what to make of that. And then this is also opal, I think. That piece there. These are pretty cool, but I don't think I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna put them over here with the other piece so I can take a closer look when I'm not filming. And I'll come back and take a look at those before I leave. I did see something up here, so let's go up shore a bit and see if we find something cool. Do you see it? Right there. Oh, that's like waterline. Oh, and there's like another piece. Okay, yeah, this might be it. This might be the end of the day. I might have to call it after this. I think these are opal. Oh my goodness. Oh, look. Oh, sorry. I got too excited. Look at the waterline. Wow. Yes, please. That's all waterline. And then, yeah, I think this, oh, that's got waterline too. Come on. I just cannot lose today. I should go buy a lottery ticket. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna call it now and say this is by far my best rock hunt ever. Awesome. Amazing. The only downside is having to carry it all out, but that is a price I will gladly pay for these treasures. This is most of my haul from the best rock hunt I've ever had, ever. I'm super excited to show it to you. So, this is all just tumbler material, so I'm not exactly sure how most of this is going to come out, so we will throw it through the tumbler and see what happens. I wanted to show you, this is all chalcedony right here, some pretty sizable chunks. So that one is beautiful because it's got that blue that I love. Oh. Banding? Not sure. Hang on, I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, so cool, like swoop through that one. Oh, so nifty. This one has really cool banding. Get it wet for you. Look at that. That is some sweet water line. And it obviously runs all the way through. That's a pretty sizable chunk. So that should polish up really good. That's definitely a sizable chunk. Got more water line, just all kinds of fun stuff right here. This one I think is water line. Yep. Really fine water lines in that one. Look at the banding. Ah, it's so cool. And that runs all the way through. Again, that's a pretty sizable chunk. And those bands run all the way through. Awesome. What about this one? This one, I think same thing. I'm gonna have to knock the matrix off, but the banding. And I think it runs all the way through too. So we'll knock that matrix off and see what that looks like. Yeah. Oh, and this is that one. Remember when I said that there was what I think is opal? But look at that banding. Oh, so I think this is chalcedony and opal banded together. That's what I believe this to be. So I'm gonna carefully tumble that one and see if that comes out that way. Okay. These are also some of my absolute favorites. This is one of my favorite finds from that day, I think. I love smoky quartz, or smoky, chalcedony, and there really just isn't a lot down there. And this is just gorgeous. And then there's two more pieces. So this piece, get it wet. Wait, does that have, oh my God, it has banding. Oh my goodness, I've never found a piece of smoky with banding before. Oh, come on. That is, oh, look at that. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I could not be happier. It's funny because this is almost as exciting as finding them in the first place. Look at that piece of smoky chalcedony. Okay, now I need to dry my hands off because I'm going to show you, oops, my towel's over here, because I'm going to show you all of the druzy. So basically, whatever's left is all druzy. That's pretty much all druzy. So here's the trash that I found that day. Glass, some bottle caps, some wire, some fishing line, little piece of fishing gear right here. You know, all the same stuff I always find. And then, yeah, everything else, like this is all druzy, all of this. And some of them, oh wait, that's petrified wood. That's super exciting. This is that rock that I said I wasn't going to take, and then I ended up taking it because it's black and then it has that pretty red. I don't really know what that is, or how to clean it, but I thought it was kind of cool. So this is that one piece that I showed you that I was just so excited about. It's still really dirty, but look at that. Now that it's dry, you can kind of see what I mean, that thing is just going to be ridiculous with sparkles. And yeah, just some really cool pieces like this one. This is one of the biggest quartz crystals I've ever found. Oops, sorry. Oh, now it's trying to get it to focus. There we go. That is one of the biggest quartz crystals I've ever found out there. Look at that. Oh, so lovely. This piece I'm so excited about. Again, just beautiful crystals in there. Again, it needs to be cleaned, and it will be. This one is really fine druzy. So even though this one is dirty, look at all those sparkles. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Look at that. I don't even like have words for how pretty these are. This one, same thing. Like look at the sparkles on this one. Look at those facets. And again, like I said, these are dirty. These are dry but dirty. These are exactly how I found them. So these are going to be much prettier once I get them all cleaned up and dried off again. And yeah, like there's just so much. That's kind of a little piece of micro druzy right there. What else did I want to show you? A couple more things, I think, and then we'll call it. Oh, this, okay. So this didn't look like anything, right? Like that's just a rock. Oh yeah, that's a rock. Interesting. But that, I think, is a zeolite. I've only ever found one other zeolite in that area. That's pretty exciting. I really just love the way that is. So cool. What was I going to show you? There was one other thing I really wanted to show you. I set it over here. That was a zeolite. might be it. And then, okay, so last thing I wanted to show you was, okay, these 3 pieces, again, don't look like much, right? They just look like, it's just like a boring rock. But I'm almost positive that they are pretty sweet agate nodules on the inside. And the reason I know that, this one is really big, but the reason I know that is I've found them before. And then this crest with the crystal structure, where it's kind of, it almost looks like druzy, but it's not quite. And then I'll show you this one. So this one is that same, it kind of looks like that, right? Except you can see, actually the whole thing is a chalcedony nodule. So those will go in the tumbler. I'll tumble those and see if I can bring out the beauty. Oh, so this one, I actually don't know what this is. I don't think it is, it looks like a fossil rock, but we don't get that type of fossils up there. So I think it's just, I think all the little white bits are a crystal formation, but I don't know what. But that's pretty sweet too, because like, I think this is maybe the only one that I've ever seen from that area that looks like this. So that's pretty cool. I just love those little crystals that are kind of rectangular in shape, or like little lines. Yeah, like I said, this is just so fun because it kind of, you know, you kind of get to do the rock hunt a second time and separate everything out. And I will clean all of this druzy off and probably get rid of a lot of it. I'll probably keep a few pieces for myself for my collection. And then, yeah, I give away a lot of rocks. I really like that piece of petrified wood too. I don't think I can do much with it because it does seem pretty fragile. But again, that's the only piece I've ever found that looks like that in that area. So I am just thrilled. I couldn't be more happy with these treasures. Okay, so I just realized I did the thing. Okay, so this is, oh my god, I just did the thing. Okay, so okay, so here's the, okay, so share this with someone you think might like, enjoy it. Blip, blip. Okay, let's just start all over. Something kind of catastrophic has happened. I'm totally fine. I mean, obviously I'm fine because I went and edited this. I treasure rockhounding trips like this one almost as much as I treasure you. If you want to be a gem, hit like on the video, share this with someone who you think might enjoy it, and consider subscribing to Tara's Treasures if you haven't already. Tell me in the comments below, which rock was your favorite?